and I am done. This thing turned out pretty cool. A few things I'd like to mention. It's a little different. There's two different versions of the llama that looks like this. There's the one from Save the World and the one from Battle Royale. They have their similarities and differences. I wanted to go with a mix. I wanted to base it mainly off the Battle Royale one. So put the chest on it. I made the tail. You can't really see it right here, but I made the tail like the Battle Royale one. I also wanted to mention the top part right here. This is blue in Save the World, and it's light purple in Battle Royale. I went with the Save the World color because it makes more sense with the overall pattern. It lines up because the pattern goes light purple, dark blue, light blue, and then repeat. So after dark purple, it went blue. And it made more sense to me. It lines up there. So that's another thing I wanted to point out, what I chose to do as opposed to doing it from Battle Royale. The hinges as well, these look way different in the game, but I couldn't really figure out how to make functioning hinges that looked like the game. So I just went with the regular store-bought hinges, and I think it turned out looking pretty good for like considering it's not like the game. This took a while to make, and yeah. It actually opens. If you can see, I have these little padlocks on it. I put these little dials, these handmade dials on them because the llama in Fortnite has dials on the locks, but they're square, which we don't really have those. We have round padlocks that have dials and square ones that don't. So I made my own out of foam. I just took 2 pieces of foam, glued it together, and then used a rotary tool to grind it out and then painted it. But you use just a key to get in the llama, and you open it up like so. You can put stuff inside. It opens on both sides. I thought that was really cool. That was a last minute kind of thing. When I was making it, I didn't really intend to do that, but I was like, you know what, it'd be really cool if this thing was functional. So yeah, this thing's really tall. As you can see, it's taller than me. It's about 6'2". I thought it was pretty close to accurate of the llamas in Battle Royale. This was really hard to pinpoint exactly how it looked because there's not too many good pictures online, so I had to drop into playground mode and look for the llamas and then just kind of like circle them, take pictures, base it off of that. So yeah, not 100% accurate. As you can see here, the colors are a little off. Like on this should be probably darker. This should be darker too. The purple should be probably a little lighter, but I didn't really have spray paint that was that color. I used this really weird spray paint that is supposed to mark on pavement. You're not really supposed to spray paint stuff with it, and I thought it was the closest look to it. The biggest pain of this project was probably these little tassel things, whatever you call them, whatever makes it look like a piñata. I kept running out. I had to hand cut all of them out. I've done, I want to say probably like 120 of them by now. I kept running out, so I had to keep making more, and I kept having to change it a bit. So up here it's a little more spread out than down here because I kept running out. And then even up here I had to start hand painting them because I ran out of the paint. So I think it looks pretty good, not too noticeable. And yeah, this is like the first thing I've ever done that has been like 3D. I usually draw and use stuff digitally. I don't usually make stuff like this, so this is definitely a different like thing for me to do. This took so long to make, so make sure you like that video, share it around. If you want to see more Fortnite builds or something like that in the future, that'd be great. I also want to give a shout out to Much Props, the channel, Thomas Hanna. I was searching when I wanted to make this. I was searching up videos of people making Fortnite llamas, and there really aren't any. And I saw him make like a little gold one from Save the World, and I got basically the idea of these from him. And I basically went to his video to find out stuff. If I was a little confused on how things worked, I went to his video to watch it. So I'll link his channel and his video in the description. I'll link his channel at the end screen. But yeah, thank you guys for checking out this build. It's really cool. I love how big it is. It's awesome. I'm gonna keep this in my room, probably put stuff in it because it can actually open, which is awesome. I think that's sweet. Nice touch I added. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.